SMT Nation, we back. Found this open signal report, and I gotta share it with you guys. I'll link this for you. You guys can access the PDF, look at all the details for all the elements of the report. But I do want to show and emphasize just a couple of things here. So I'm not going to go over every element of it, but this was just published here in November. This is the USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report. It includes all the major brands and home internet service operators in the country. Everything from Altice Optimum, you got your AT&T, you got your Charter, your Comcast, all the major players, right? Cox, Frontier, Google Fiber, all the way to Ziply Fiber. And look who's included here too. You have Verizon with their 5G Home, DSL, and Fios Fiber, and then you have T-Mobile's 5G Home Internet. So in this mix, you've got legacy DSL providers, cable coaxial providers, and then fiber providers, and then some that are hybrid networks and stuff. It's all in there. I just want to show you guys something. There is a group of cable bulls out there, right? That really, really push the cable narrative. Fixed wireless will never be sustainable. It's not going to be successful. It's not impacting the cable industry at all. Well, this data says otherwise. This is showing some network competitive reports, right? The data indicates something else. Here is what's called broadband success rate. This metric indicates the percentage of tests where the connection succeeded and didn't fail. T-Mobile's 5G home internet scores 97.7%. That is competitive with AT&T, which offers some combination of DSL and fiber in other places. You got Xfinity, you got Spectrum, you got Kinetic. They're all ranked in the 97% range, with T-Mobile ranked number 1. Also, they're in the middle of the pack in broadband consistency quality, just below AT&T, but above Kinetic. All right, now this is one market, Atlanta, Sandy Springs, Alpharetta. That's a major market, right? Where else do we see T-Mobile home internet? We see them just below Xfinity, but above Kinetic in download speeds. And then we see them in the peak download speeds coming in at 318 megabits, right? So that's the lowest of all the providers. But, who needs more than 318 on fixed wireless, right? 318 down. And then here's your uplink speed. They ranked number 2. The only carrier or the only ISP that ranked higher was AT&T, and that is 100% because of their fiber product at 77. So the uplink for T-Mobile 5G Home, better than Kinetic, Xfinity, and Spectrum. Those are true wireline providers, folks. You see what I'm saying? All right, now I'm just going to pick out another one, okay? Let's just pick a random city. Okay, here's Boston, a big market, right? I don't know if it's top 5, but it's definitely a top 6 or 7 market. Here's Verizon ranked in there. I don't know if we'll see a Verizon 5G home mentioned specifically, but it says Verizon. I'm guessing that's Fios. Okay, so maybe that one's not. I'm going to look for where the fixed wireless access providers come into play here. Let's find a place. Here's one. Chicago, Naperville, Elgin. T-Mobile coming in at 96.8. Verizon coming in at 5G, with the 5G home coming in at the 4th spot. Competitive, around 97. Competitive to Xfinity, AT&T, and Astound. There's T-Mobile ranked 4th in broadband consistency. Verizon 5G home ranked number 2, tied for number 1, actually, I should say, just based on this. So you see, here's Verizon and T-Mobile in the middle of the pack for the download speed, and then they're at the bottom for the peak download speed, and that makes sense. Verizon only allows or permits like 300 megabits on the C-band connection, and the millimeter wave will give you a little bit more. They'll give you like gigabit speed. But T-Mobile home internet coming in at 336. That's plenty good for a fixed wireless provider. Look at the upload. Verizon coming in at 14.6. T-Mobile coming in at 22.6. That's competitive with Xfinity, better than Xfinity, right? And I think those numbers are going to get better as technologies and customer premise equipment improves. Verizon's got that new gateway. T-Mobile's working on their solutions. Those numbers are only going to improve, folks. Look, I didn't want to make this video too long. I'll link this and you guys can check out the rest of it. It's a long report. There's 55 pages. You can see if your market's included in this. I'll just I'll just keep this short and sweet. Fixed wireless access is not a fad. Fixed wireless access is not a joke. T-Mobile and Verizon are here to stay. They offer a compelling product to consumers that they are willing to try and they like. And the pricing they can live with. You know what I mean? The bottom line is the only reason there's any interest in fixed wireless access, the only reason fixed wireless access exists is because these cable operators and these traditional ISPs have been screwing customers over for decades. The explosive pricing model with promotions and then rates doubling at the end of the term, treating their customers like crap, not fixing their infrastructure, not upgrading their network uh, adequately. That's what's caused the fixed wireless access opportunity to exist in the first place. So I don't feel bad for cable. I don't give a damn about cable. I'm happy to see fixed wireless access is sticking it to that industry, giving customers another option, in all likelihood, one that they enjoy more because they're happy to get away from the grips of cable. Now, it doesn't mean that some of those customers that try fixed wireless might not go back to cable, or they try fixed and it isn't for them and they want something better and cable can offer them that. That may be true, but it doesn't change the fact that they are most definitely adding customers in the fixed wireless aspect of things, and cable's losing customers. And that's going to go on probably for another year or two. That's the way it's going to be. And cable's going to have to compete to get those customers back, whether it's with bundles with wireless service or discounts or better promotions. They're going to have to compete. And if they act up and get out of line again, these customers will leave again. Man, it is good to see competition in the marketplace. And again, I it goes back to the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. If it never happens, do we see this? Let's call a spade here. If if T-Mobile never got the merger with Sprint, I don't think we'd be seeing this happen, because I don't think Sprint was going to be investing and doing this kind of a project and really sinking their teeth in. I don't know how serious Verizon would have made it. I like to think that Verizon still would have done it, but who knows? Maybe they wouldn't have done it as fiercely. Maybe they would have lollygagged and took their good old time. But then again, maybe you'd say, well, maybe Verizon wanted to stick it to cable since they got the MVNO with them. I don't know. But I can definitely tell you, T-Mobile's the big player here. What do you guys think about this? What's your take? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and turn on that bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links for this article down there for you guys. There's also the link to become a member and support us here on YouTube, or you can do the same with us on Patreon as well. Got all those links in the description. Words of positivity for you as we close out this video. Every new day is an opportunity to be great. Go out there and be great. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace.